Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Botany. This is the first episode out of 5 on Karnataka forest series. This video deals with the general aspects like geomorphic zonation, phytogeographical zones, and classification of the types of Karnataka forests. Karnataka is a state blessed with a diverse range of forests, each painting a unique picture of its geography and ecology. From the lush evergreen forests of the Western Ghats to the dry deciduous forests of the Deccan Plateau. The Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to some of the most biodiverse forests in the world, that is, evergreen and semi evergreen forests. Moving towards the east, the landscape transitions into the Deccan Plateau, where the forests are predominantly dry deciduous. These forests shed their leaves during the dry season to conserve water. In the west coast, many rivers join Arabian Sea and the estuaries support mangrove forests. In addition to these major forest types, Karnataka also boasts scrub forest or the thorn forest, each with a unique charm and ecological significance. These diverse ecosystems support a wide range of flora and fauna, making Karnataka a heaven for nature lovers and wildlife enthusiasts. Karnataka's forests play a crucial role in maintaining the state's ecological balance, regulating water flow, preventing soil erosion, and providing habitat for countless species and contribute to the state's economy through activities like tourism, timber, and non timber forest products. Karnataka is situated in the Deccan Plateau and is bordered by the Arabian Sea to the west, Goa to the northwest, Maharashtra to the north, Andhra Pradesh to the southeast and east, Telangana to the east, Tamil Nadu to the south and southeast, and Kerala to the southwest. It is situated at an angle where the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats of South India converge into Nilgiri Hills. The state is divisible into three distinct geomorphic zones, that is, coastal plains, Western Ghats, and Deccan Plateau. The coastal plains, also called as the Karavali area, lies between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. The Karavali are the lowlands with moderate to high rainfall levels. The strip is around 320 kilometers in length and 48 to 64 kilometers wide. The Western Ghats, also called as the Malnadu, is a mountain range running parallel to the Arabian Sea. The average height with some peaks is over 1000 meters above the sea level. The mountain range is around 40 kilometers wide with a moderate to high rainfall levels. The Deccan Plateau, also called as the Bayelosime, comprising the main inland region of the state, with an average elevation of 650 meters above the sea level. The plateau is relatively dry and verging on the semi-arid. The plateau is scattered with narrow ridges and the hills of swastic rock and granitic boulders. Karnataka state boasts a diverse range of ecosystems, each with its unique flora. Its geographical location is influenced by the Western Ghats and the Deccan Plateau. Significantly, it shapes the phytogeography. The two major phytogeographical regions are Western Ghats and Deccan Plateau. The Western Ghats includes wet evergreen forests, shola forest, and moist deciduous forests. The wet evergreen forests are characterized by the dense vegetation, high humidity, and abundant rainfall. They are home to a variety of endemic species, including rare orchids, ferns, and medicinal plants. The shola forests or the mountain forests are found at higher altitudes in the Western Ghats. They are characterized by short trees, dense undergrowth, and high degree of endemism. The moist deciduous forests are found at lower altitudes and experience a distinct dry season, and they are characterized by the trees that shed their leaves during the dry season. The Deccan Plateau supports the dry deciduous forest and thorn forests. The dry deciduous forests are adapted to dry climate and are characterized by the trees that shed their leaves during the dry season. Teak, rosewood, and bamboo are the common species found in these forests. The thorn forests are found in the arid and semi arid regions of the Deccan Plateau. They are characterized by thorny trees and shrubs, such as acacia, euphorbia, and other plants. The word forest is derived from a Latin word floris, that means a village boundary. In ancient Indian scripture, these forests have been referred by various terminologies, like Aranya, the most general term simply referring to any forest. It implies a wild, untamed, and often a dense forest. Tapovana, a place of penance or tapas and spiritual practices. Mahavana, that means a dense forest. A vast expansive forest often considered a primeval or ancient forest. It implies a forest of great scale and significance. Srivana, a place of prosperity, a forest that is abundant in resources. Devavana, a god's forest, a sacred forest often associated with the deities and divine beings. These forests were places where the gods and goddesses resided or visited. The Karnataka's forests are vital for the state's ecological balance and human welfare. They play a crucial role in various aspects of life, like the ecological importance, which includes the biodiversity hotspots, habitat for the wildlife, water regulation, climate regulation, and soil conservation. Karnataka's forests, particularly in the Western Ghats, are a biodiversity hotspot housing a vast array of endemic species, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. They provide a critical habitat for the numerous endangered species like lion-tailed macaque, the Indian tiger, and Asian elephant. The forests act as a natural water reservoir, regulating water flow and preventing soil erosion. The forests absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, playing a crucial role in mitigating climate change. The forests prevent soil erosion, protecting the agricultural land and water bodies. The economic importance includes the timber production, non-timber forest products. The forests provide valuable timber for the construction, furniture, and other industries. They yield a variety of non-timber forest products like medicinal plants, honey, bamboo, contributing to the various livelihoods. Economically useful species of Karnataka forests are sandalwood, that is Santalum album, rosewood, Dalbergia latifolia, teak, that is Tectona grandis, white cedar, or Disoxylum malabaricum. The social importance includes the livelihoods, cultural significance, and recreational opportunities. The forests provide livelihoods for millions of people, particularly in rural areas, through activities like timber extraction, agriculture, and tourism. The forests are deeply rooted in Indian culture and our spirituality, and are often associated with the religious and mythological beliefs. The forests offer recreational opportunities like trekking, camping, and bird watching, promoting the physical and mental well being. Phytogeographers like Champion and Seth, Legris have made attempts to classify the forests of Karnataka. Each of the classification views the Karnataka vegetation from the slightly different angle. All agree that Karnataka forests belong to two main categories: moist forests represented by the tropical evergreens and dry forests ranging from broad-leaved deciduous forests to the thorn and scrub associations. Considering their topography, climate, and soil forests of Karnataka have been classified under the following categories. The evergreen forests are the most common type of the forest in Karnataka, especially in the Western Ghats region. These forests are characterized by their dense canopy and tall, broad-leaved trees that remain green throughout the year. The semi-evergreen forests are generally considered as the transitional stage between evergreen and the moist deciduous forests. The deciduous forests are found in the areas with pronounced dry season. These forests are characterized by the trees that shed their leaves during the dry season to conserve water. The deciduous forests of Karnataka can be further classified into moist and dry deciduous forests based on the amount of the rainfall they receive. The coastal forests are primarily composed of mangrove forests, and these unique ecosystems are found along the coast. The thorn forests or the scrub jungles are the dry, arid regions with unique ecosystem characterized by the sparse vegetation primarily consisting of thorny trees and shrubs. These forests are typically found in the areas with low rainfall such as deserts and semi-arid regions. The different videos created on the forest of Karnataka. Video number 1, Forest of Karnataka, an overview. Video 2, Evergreen Forest, which includes moist evergreen as well as semi-evergreen forest. Then video number 3, Deciduous Forest, which covers moist deciduous as well as dry deciduous forest. Video 4, Coastal Forest, that is mangrove forest. Video number 5, Thorn Forest or the scrub jungles. Thank you.